Hey guys, last week I made a video about why I think LEGO Formula 1 would fail. And I got a lot of comments on that video. I guess you're not allowed to have an opinion on the internet nowadays. What I took away from that video is that people didn't understand the message I was trying to convey. You see, people looked at the flashy thumbnail title that said LEGO Formula 1 will fail. Personally, I don't think the theme will fail. I think it will still make money in the end. However, I do feel like there's going to be a lot more sets on clearance, which might hurt the performance of the F1 wave. You see, LEGO made a bunch of options, spanning across several themes for the Formula 1 line, which is good. I love to have options. However, there's a major problem with that. See, when there's so many options, people are going to pick the most popular items and leave the other ones to dust. And since there's so many options, a lot of stuff is going to be left behind because people are picking the most popular items and not the LEGO City set that is under detailed compared to these beautiful Speed Champions cars. Now, some people make the argument that Speed Champions is more of an adult theme, but personally, I think it's for everyone. It's a car that's at somewhat of affordable price range for $27. And personally, if I was a kid, I wouldn't want the LEGO City cars. I would want these Speed Champion cars. But since LEGO has spread out everything so much, I feel like it's going to leave a lot of clearance, which will lead to an overall failure in the theme while still having its peak moments with these cars. Now, my solution to this is to condense it down. You see, LEGO City branched off and made their own theme of really cool sets, not gonna lie. I love the garage. I love the LEGO City Formula 1 truck. It reminds me of the LEGO City truck, which I absolutely love. However, if you bring those great ideas over to Speed Champions, then you can combine some of these cars in some of those bigger sets. Like, for example, you take some of the least popular teams from Speed Champions and you put those in the LEGO F1 truck, and then you boost the price to maybe $150 or something like that, so that people still have to get the least popular teams, but they can do it while buying a bigger set that they actually really want, a LEGO F1 truck. Instead of what LEGO did, and they gave us a LEGO City truck with two junky F1 cars that honestly I don't want, and I'm putting the parts bin when I'm done building that set, because I don't care for those LEGO F1 cars at all, especially when there's these amazing models on shelves. I mean, personally, those cars aren't bad, but when you have something like this on shelves, you can't deny this compared to those tiny LEGO City cars that personally, if I'm 5 years old, I'm going to think they're cool, but I will see these and be like, why couldn't I get these instead? And the same thing goes for a lot of LEGO City sets within the wave. I easily think they could have converted an F1 garage, which I also think is a great set. You get those pit crew made figures, but remove the fluff of those junky cars that no one really wants compared to these beauties. Which is why I make the statement that LEGO City F1 cars are kind of pointless, and I think it will tank the sales of the theme overall because there's just too much product on shelves. I mean, heck, we have 10 sets for Speed Champions alone, and the Speed Champions teams are going to be suffering alone because they have sets that just aren't as popular as teams like Red Bull and McLaren. And if there's so much clearance on shelves from the F1 line, that's not good for the F1 collaboration as a whole because they'll be making less money. Sure, they'll be making money by selling the sets and doing options at first, but in the long term, it's not going to work. Now, do I still think the F1 theme will make money? Yes, I think they'll make a bunch of money. But I just think there's going to be so much clearance and so many leftover sets that it's not going to be good for the brand overall. So yes, I was too harsh by calling the F1 theme a complete failure. No, I don't think the theme will fail. I just think there's going to be a lot of leftover clearance on shelves. And LEGO always has kind of a problem with the amount of clearance they're printing out, especially with this last Black Friday. There was a lot of sets that were on sale. And personally, I want LEGO to make the most money possible because I really care about the brand, the values that they stand for. Although sometimes they don't always stand by their values, I really do like the brand overall. If you found this video to be interesting in any way, please maybe consider subscribing. We're hoping to get to maybe 100 subscribers by the end of the month. So please maybe make my dream come true. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.